Alright, hello everyone, it's Mystic Juicer back with some more Yomi action. This is Negan's Fast Timer Tournament action versus FourLiberties versus Attilian. Attilian just got finished beating me in a close set 2-1, and this is semifinals, so... okay. So this is semifinals. These are all first to two games. Fluffiness is waiting in grand finals, or is in winner side of grand finals, for the winner of this match, and I'll probably cast that match as well. So the salt is still very real. I lost a very, very bad game of Lum versus Trock, where I played atrociously as Lum, and then won a game of Onimaru versus Trock, and then got dummied in Onimaru versus DeGray. So still feeling it a little bit. All right, so we're seeing FourLiberties BBB versus Attilian's Grave. Grave opening up with Jacks, and I would like to see FourLiberties just play into these Jacks. It doesn't really matter if you get beat up by Jacks in the early game. You just want to deny them, or you can actually, depending on your hand, if it's not all that great, you can just sit back and block these. Sit back, block, wait for the tools you need to get in to show up. Find more aces, find more dodges. That is all totally fine. You pay with it a little bit with some health, but that just means that you can probably pick up an ace to poke out these Jacks a little while, or you can just try throwing into them to get rid of them. Either way. Okay, there we go. Opts to get rid of it. Attilian playing a very, very, very conservative game. Opener here. FourLiberties attempted the counter pick against Attilian's Trock. Okay, going back to blocking. FourLiberties is playing this pretty well, I feel like, playing the opener fairly well. Giving it a sec. Thought it was time. I think in this matchup, you're almost never going to see the Grave player block twice in a row. BBB is one of those characters where you have to kind of steal your blocks. Like really, really find the spacing for them. There you go. Grave, of course, can continuously, like, he's got recurring Jacks, which are very good. He can try to continuously power up so that he's always got an ace in hand, which is very good. But he can't entirely rely on, he's got queens, which can also, do a lot of spacing in the neutral area. Ooh. Yeah, I'd like to see FourLiberties just block, like, a lot. Just block, like, 6-7 turns in a row. He's taking a lot of damage here. Granted, he had to take a lot of damage to get rid of the Jacks, but now that those are gone, he should be able to just safely block a little while. And yeah, no, still trying to go in, and it's basically Attilian's decision making right now is going to be: do I have something that beats a BBB normal? If yes, I'm going to play it. If no, I'm going to block or dodge. And yeah, so the way you get around that is either by having, overdrive and playing the overdrive mix-up game, or just blocking. Just block your way into a huge hand, get a ton of aces, assemble all the cards you need, and then force the Grave player to come to you in some way. Okay, there we go. Found his way in, sets range. This is going to give Attilian a chance to show something to his opponent. I think I would probably show a block here. Okay, that works too. I think showing a block sets up a really good mix-up game. So if you play the block, if he really does play the block and you've dodged as BBB in order to get your way around that, it still gives Grave cards, which he's going to need when he gets out of range. What did he end up showing him? The 3? Okay, so he's essentially saying, I'm going to dodge here. Okay. So yeah, showing somebody the attack and block side can also perhaps get BBB to put a block down, and then you can block your way out of range, but I think that's less likely. Okay, Attilian sitting with all the cards in the world right now. FourLiberties has played a single dodge so far. Okay, dodge, dodge. That is definitely grave favored. He has more of those than BBB does. How many dodges is... Okay, he's only got 12, so it's not unreasonable to try to starve him out of that. Okay, gets around to queen. That's nice. Going to be able to do some damage. Is he going to go for queen? Yeah, just try to even up the life totals. Putting grave on his back doesn't significantly change your, the way that you value, like your decision making. Essentially, it just means that he doesn't have dodge as an option. Okay, so we've confirmed we've got a queen and a king in hand, and only a single dodge left for FourLiberties. So if Attilian wants to play super conservative, he can play just aces until those dodges are gone, and then try to block his way out. See if he bamboozles him. Nice block from FourLiberties. Maintains range. Diffuses another queen. Has to get as much mileage out of this range as possible. Okay. Is that last known dodge in hand? So he is forced to either king, queen, or block. Or I guess normal attack if he's really thinking that Attilian's going to play something. Yeah. No, unfortunately not. So he gets rid of an ace. Range ends. He keeps the queen. That is a single ace gone, but it is very likely that Attilian's going to power up immediately. Make True Power of Storms real, and he doesn't really even need to hit True Power of Storms. He can just play single ace a bunch. He can also dodge in neutral to get around ace-ace because BBB's double ace is faster than True Power of Storms. Wow, just plays it. Doesn't care at all. Just goes in. Well, he's got a fairly large hand, but this is an opportunity for FourLiberties to make a comeback. Attilian is temporarily out of True Power of Storms. He has probably one ace in hand. 13 cards in hand for FourLiberties. Very likely that we're going to see some kind of aggressive play from him here. Basically got to pick between king and ace-ace. There we go. Attilian doesn't care. He's just going to play singleton ace. He doesn't mind taking 21 damage. So long as he is playing something that beats something that sets range. So he can continuously say, I'm going to choose to play these moves that lose to double ace. Oh, that's sick. Plays the single ace to imply that he doesn't have the queen that he needs to beat AA outright, and then plays it next turn. Brutal. May have drawn that queen that same turn. Could be a top deck queen. But it is impossible to know. Playing single A before you play queen is also totally fine. Okay, he won't be able to dodge into lethal here, but he is going to deal... Yeah, okay, goes for 7. So he could have dodged into king-king, put him at 2 hit points, and then just tried to chip out. As BB has, or FourLiberties has already played 4 of his 8 dodges. So not unreasonable for you to just play all the queens you have in your hand to try to close things out. Okay, plays 2 again, just trying to get around stuff that sets range. Takes 21 damage for his troubles, but is reasonably okay with that trade happening. FourLiberties still has to do a lot of work on 9 hit points to close out this game. The smart money is definitely on Attilian right now. And there we go, closes it out with another queen. That is game 1. So FourLiberties gets an opportunity to counterpick. See what he switches to. I don't know if he's a BBB main. I don't think so. Okay, goes to Arg. Yeah, plays the counter picks. So smart choice here. Grave. Arg just has a lot of things that make it difficult to land True Power of Storms on him. He's got a lot of good spacing normals. His 2 is 2.4 speed. His queen is 2.2. His jack is 2.4. All of that is pretty good at getting around Graves' jack. The queen can tie with Graves' king. And it just makes it very difficult. It essentially puts Grave in a position where he can't trust his normals to be able to connect and combo into True Power of Storms. So he's probably going to be either dodging into it or playing it raw, and that makes ace block very, very good. Arg also has his double aces. Well, he can beat True Power of Storms with both sides of his aces. He's got a 0.2 speed double ace move, Blowfish Spikes, which is also very effective. Can counter poke True Power of Storms. We're going to see some games being played here. Okay, goes for the power up for 2, block with 1. Gets thrown. Nice damage. Just cashing out single ace, not really playing for True Power of Storms here, just trying to cash out as much damage as possible. Does leave him in a position where he's basically trusting the quality of the cards in his hand. He's only got 7 of them, so he can try to play this kind of throw block game. Yeah, FourLiberties. Argagarg doesn't really need to respect it all that much yet. He knows he has the psychological threat of single ace in hand to be able to warp the way that Attilian plays this match. Very even life totals. Okay, that is definite combat win for Attilian. He's going to want to try to make something happen off of this, knowing the opponent, either by successfully using the card that he reveals, or using it to set up something good. So showing the 2 doesn't really give you all that much good stuff. It could force FourLiberties to play the ace. Just say, hey, well, if you're playing either side of this, I can safely wager my ace. Okay, no, Attilian just plays it honest. Gets the queen. Can use this to just dodge into queen, or he can hang on to that to try to put the same kind of option warping pressure on FourLiberties, saying, okay, I've got a known queen in hand, therefore you are going to have to block a lot more often, or try to duff my throws a lot more often. Still very even game. Attilian's playing this very nicely. Ooh. Gets undercut. You hate to see that kind of thing happen to a man. Empty throw. The 9est of throws, though. Still very close. Desperate times. Nah. So this should tell, this should tell FourLiberties that, okay, if you're throwing me with a 10, that means you've got no throws in hand. I can safely probably put some blocks into my range for the next little while as you try to protect yourself. Ooh, gets him with the next 10 throw. I love it. All right, gets him with another throw into ace. 10, 10, 10. 10 out of 10. Still very even matchup, though. Slowly moving to that late game where I think Argagarg has the ultimate advantage. Nice, gets around Lightning Cloud. Basically confirms he does not have another ace in hand. Just knocks Grave down. Let's see, we've got 2 aces played, no queens yet played. He still has that 1 queen in hand that we know about. So we could see FourLiberties try to block and get Wake Up Throne. We could also see him go for a cross-up if he expects that throw to be real. Ooh, okay, nice block. Attilian now saying, okay, I can play this queen because you don't have ace in hand, so I can feel a little more comfortable about putting that option out there. Very, very even life totals. At this stage of the game, I think it still favors the character with the most burst, which is definitely Grave. Okay, FourLiberties confirms he's got the ace. Has found another one. Hoping to catch another safe normal attack, or queen or king or something. Okay, goes for the counter poke. Expecting Attilian to go in. Attilian just sitting back and blocking, trying to get some more fuel into his hand, it looks like. What does he show? Okay, another attack dodge. Played it honest so far. Okay, FourLiberties powers up, gets that second ace in hand. Now has the beat stick he needs. Last time this happened, so I expect Attilian to throw here. FourLiberties is really discouraged from playing ace-ace. Ooh, okay. FourLiberties also expected the throw. Attilian gets another queen in hand. Or no, sorry, it was the same queen. Same queen. Okay, face down is a real joker. Yeah, okay. Attilian had picked up the other ace. I think that's fair. It's not unreasonable to think he might have all three aces in hand at this point. Protective ward on knockdown. Very likely to be a block. Since the worst that's going to happen is he will take 6 damage to get knocked down. Don't want to count on getting knocked down. Nice. It's the bold ace block out there. Is 2 3s. Yeah, no options particularly limited in terms of cross-ups. Nice, finally pokes out a throw. No jokers yet played for Attilian. I would definitely respect this. If I were FourLiberties. Maybe play a thing. Oh no, goes in, nice! And gets pays off significantly. That's fantastic. He definitely needed something like that to break a little bit. Question is, does Attilian actually have the Joker? I guess it's not unreasonable for him not to have it. He's got about a third of his remaining deck in his hand. He could not have it. Ooh, nice. Gets him with the other 7 throw. Maybe those early 10 throws were less desperation 10 throws and more the only things he wanted to risk. He wanted to hold on to his dominant throws for as long as possible. He's now spending them to try to close out the game. That is both jokers gone for FourLiberties. No jokers yet played for Attilian. But he is at 13, so there are only around 10 ties left in the game. Or sorry, 7 ties left in the game. Ooh! That is what Attilian did not want to see. Just played the ace. Just hit the queen. It's going to make things extremely difficult. We have 3 7s in the discard. FourLiberties might want to throw with an 8. Oh no, yeah, that's right. He would have to throw with the 7 to get under the 8. That is unfortunate for FourLiberties. Gets knocked down. The countdown clock stops again. Still got 5 ties left. No aces. 2 7s played. The nice thing is those 2 10s means that he might not have the 10s he needs to counter future 7s, but he's still got to survive this. Wow, Attilian just playing the queens on knockdown. I'm surprised he hasn't used kind of the... I don't think FourLiberties has at all woken up with any buttons on knockdown. He has just blocked. Tried to play that 50-50 game. 5 turns left, and FourLiberties wins by default. Sorry, 4 turns left after this one. What am I saying? I think it's 4 turns now, including this one, 4 turns. You know, something around there, whatever. Same thing. Okay. Clutch down backing from FourLiberties saying, you know, if you don't want to come to me. Maybe banking on the fact that he's got no good throws left. Ooh! Bank's wrong. This could be 21. Has no more jokers with which to discourage damage, but Attilian does not go in. Using just to get the knockdown. We're going to see another queen, or is this when FourLiberties will finally wake up with ace-ace? Oh no! And that's it. That's the whole ball game. It is certain that Attilian has True Power of Storms. Yeah. Oh, what? Bamboozled? Bamboozled in 2017? Did Attilian not check the discard? Or does he really not have... There's no way he doesn't have True Power of Storms. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. All right, we're back. We're back in the same situation. Oh, okay. Maybe Attilian really didn't have all of the aces. He picks up 1 here. I'm gonna lose my mind. Wow. Truly did not have them. Okay. Well, he's got them now. So 3 aces out of 4 in the discard, no power up. So it's very unlikely that he has it. How many dodges left? Do some counting. Oh, gets thrown for lethal. Nicely done. Oh, I would have still bluffed. Possible he didn't know. All right, and that is going to move us to the finals. Attilian takes it 2-0. And I will see you guys in finals. All right, until next time, enjoy yourself some Yomi.